William, Bill H. Gates is chairman of Microsoft Corporation, the worldwide leader in software, services, and solutions that help people and businesses realize their full potential. Born on October 28, 1955, Gates grew up in Seattle with his two sisters. Their father, William H. Gates II, is a Seattle attorney. Their late mother, Mary Gates, was a schoolteacher, University of Washington Regent, and chairwoman of United Way International. Gates attended public elementary school and the private Lakeside School. There, he discovered his interest in software and began programming computers at age 13. In 1973, Gates entered Harvard University as a freshman, where he lived down the hall from Steve Ballmer, now Microsoft's chief executive officer. While at Harvard, Gates developed a version of the programming language BASIC for the first microcomputer, the MIT's Altair. In his junior year, Gates left Harvard to devote his energies to Microsoft, a company he had begun in 1975 with his childhood friend Paul Allen. Guided by a belief that the computer would be a valuable tool on every office desktop and in every home, they began developing software for personal computers. Gates' foresight and his vision for personal computing have been central to the success of Microsoft and the software industry. Under Gates' leadership, Microsoft's mission has been to continually advance and improve software technology, and to make it easier, more cost-effective and more enjoyable for people to use computers. The company is committed to a long-term view, reflected in its industry-leading investment in research and development each year. In 1999, Gates wrote Business at the Speed of Thought, a book that shows how computer technology can solve business problems in fundamentally new ways. The book was published in 25 languages and is available in more than 60 countries. Business at the Speed of Thought has received wide critical acclaim and was listed on the bestseller lists of the New York Times, USA Today, The Wall Street Journal and on Amazon.com. Gates' previous book, The Road Ahead, published in 1995, was at the top of the New York Times bestseller list for 7 weeks. Gates has donated the proceeds of both books to non-profit organizations that support the use of technology in education and skills development. In addition to his love of computers and software, Gates founded Corby's, which is developing one of the world's largest resources of visual information, a comprehensive digital archive of art and photography from public and private collections around the globe. He is also a member of the board of directors of Berkshire Hathaway Incorporated, which invests in companies engaged in diverse business activities. Gates was married on January 1, 1994, to Melinda French Gates. They have 3 children. Gates is an avid reader and enjoys playing golf, tennis, and bridge. Bill Gates's quotes: "I failed in some subjects in exam, but my friend passed in all. Now he is an engineer in Microsoft and I am the owner of Microsoft. Your most unhappy customers are your greatest source of learning. I studied everything but never topped. But today the toppers of the best universities are my employees. As we look ahead into the next century, leaders will be those who empower others. Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. Most people overestimate what they can do in 1 year and underestimate what they can do in 10 years. I choose a lazy person to do a hard job. Because a lazy person will find an easy way to do it. Be nice to nerds. Chances are you'll end up working for one. Life's not fair, get over it. In China, when you're 1 in a million, there are 1,300 people just like you. The world won't care about your self-esteem. The world will expect you to accomplish something before you feel good about yourself. If you think your teacher is tough, wait till you get a boss. Flipping burgers is not beneath your dignity. Your grandparents had a different word for burger flipping, they called it opportunity. It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure. Television is not real life. In real life, people actually have to leave the coffee shop and go to jobs. Life is not divided into semesters. You don't get summers off, and very few employers are interested in helping you find yourself. Do that on your own time. Patience is a key element of success. No one is less happy than I am with the performance of Microsoft stock. I've lost tens of billions of dollars this year. If you check, you'll see that's more than most people make in a lifetime. Technology is just a tool. In terms of getting the kids working together, And motivating them, the teacher is the most important. If I'd had some set idea of a finish line, don't you think I would have crossed it years ago? The first rule of any technology used in a business is that automation applied to an efficient operation will magnify the efficiency. The second is that automation applied to an inefficient operation will magnify the inefficiency. The internet is becoming the town square for the global village of tomorrow. I think it's fair to say that personal computers have become the most empowering tool we've ever created. They're tools of communication, they're tools of creativity, and they can be shaped by their user. Intellectual property has the shelf life of a banana. Well, private money can take risks in a way that government money often isn't willing to.